Hi guys, welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm making chicken tamale casserole in the Copper Chef XL. Alright guys, I'm starting out with my Copper Chef XL and I'm going to mix my ingredients right in the Copper Chef. If you're going to do this in a regular casserole pan, mix it in a bowl and spray it with a cooking spray and then dump it into the casserole pan. But since it's a Copper Chef, I can get away with mixing everything all in here. I'm going to start out with a 14.5 ounce can of creamed corn. We're going to put that in there. I'm going to dump in 1/3 cup of milk. I'm going to dump in a 1/2 cup of pre-scrambled egg product. This comes in a carton. If you don't want to use that, just scramble up like 2 eggs with a little milk in them. That'll work just fine. I'm going to put in a 4-ounce can of green diced chilies, drained. And I drained them the best I could, guys. It's almost impossible unless you use like a strainer to get all liquid out of them. I'm going to put in a teaspoon of cumin, and I'm just eyeballing this. About 1/8 of a teaspoon of red ground pepper, cayenne pepper, just to taste. An 8.5 ounce box of corn muffin mix, and I'm just using the Jiffy brand. They sell it just about anywhere, and it's dirt cheap. And about 2 pounds of chicken. This is boneless, skinless chicken breast that I boiled up and then I left cool and I shred it. You could also use like rotisserie chicken from the store, that would work fine. I'm going to get that in there and mix that in. So you just want to mix it well till it's well blended. Now what I'm going to do, and I'm scraping the sides as I go, guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in a 400-degree oven for 15 minutes until this sets up. And then when it's time to pull this out and move on to the next step, I'll be back. Real quick before I put this in the oven, I knew I was forgetting something. I'm going to throw in about 1 cup of Mexican-style shredded cheese. I'm thinking to myself, am I forgetting something? And sure enough, I did. You could use a little less cheese if you're not crazy about cheese or you're trying to watch your weight. But I like cheese. So once again, I'm just going to blend this all together, put that in that 400-degree oven for 15 minutes. And when it's time to move on to the next step, I'll be back. Alright, my 15 minutes up and you can see this has risen some. I'm going to take a fork and I'm going to poke the surface. And this isn't finished yet, guys. We just want to poke some holes in here. And I'm being careful trying not to hit the bottom of my Copper Chef pan. Okay, now, this calls for a 10-ounce can of red enchilada sauce. All I can find is 19 ounce. So we're just going to dump some on here, about 1/2 can. Let it soak down into those holes we put in there. Putting around the edges. Okay. Now I'm going to top this with more of that Mexican shredded cheese. Just going to put a light coating on top of it. And I have to remember when I put this in the oven, use oven that's not grab those hot handles, because I've done that before and that there is not fun, guys. You hear my dog bell in the background. Chowing down on some dog food. Wait till I do my video to do it. Light coating in my cheese here. It's clumping together. The kids opened it up and was eating some and it clumped a little bit. That's fine. I'm going to put this back in that 400-degree oven for 15 more minutes till finished baking through and the cheese is golden brown. Alright guys, this is done and I left it sit for 5 minutes to set up. I'm going to go ahead and cut in this. As you can see, it's pulling right away from the Copper Chef, even though we mixed everything in the Copper Chef. And there's my damn dog, the one that was eating earlier, is now drinking. I'm going to go ahead and cut this up, and we're going to serve it up and see what we got. Okay guys, I went ahead and finished this by topping it with some sour cream. This one's for Holly because I don't like sour cream. So there you have it, guys. Chicken tamale casserole in a Copper Chef XL. Give it a try. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll see ya.